Hello, legends. I am doing this early today to get it over and done with, but welcome. Just double checking. Yes, we are live there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be talking about unlimited content ideas today for your niche, how to know what topics are trending in your niche, how you're going to find them, and how you're going to generate unlimited content topics. It is one thing to be able to know what to post, but you also want to know what your audience is searching for. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excuse me, let me just get that off there. I'm just sharing this to my Facebook group. If you are on Facebook, I do have a free Facebook group, Marketing Help for Small Businesses. Of course, you can join me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Not that big on Twitter. Pinterest, Threads, and whatever else there is. I can't think right now. Okay, so I've just shared that there. I'm going to show you a really great free tool that you can use. So it is one thing to generate content based on what you believe your audience is wanting, but the main thing is that you ask or you generate questions that your audience wants to see and wants answered. One, obviously it's a given, generate content based on, the pain points, solving a solution to a problem that your audience wants. Of course, that's a given as to why. But secondly, given that social media really is a search engine, you want to use topics that are searched for on Google. So when I say social media is a search engine, you need to treat it like Google. So someone who didn't know your brand or your business or your product or search or service, what would they be typing in Google or into any platform, be it social media or Google? What would they be typing in to search for what you offer? And that is the easiest way to find new customers, new leads, new contacts. So that's what you need to think of. I'm going to show you a tool here that I use to generate content, and you can literally generate months worth of content here. I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm going to share my screen. So let me just go to share, and I'm going to head over share screen. No, do not look at my desktop. It is crazy. Maybe I can get away with not showing you my desktop. I can. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So hopefully you can see that now. I'm just going to check. Yes, wonderful. You can see all my tabs open there probably, and that's how my brain works. So no different to Google tabs then. Now, I am streaming this through StreamYard, so I cannot see all of your questions. If you do have questions, just drop them below. If you're watching this afterwards and you do have a question, still drop them below because I will get them as well. And if you're watching this from any platform, it doesn't matter whether it's YouTube, LinkedIn, etc., make sure you subscribe, share, like, follow, whatever, TikTok, etc. I forgot to mention that before. Because I do offer daily DIY marketing advice. Okay, so this is Answer the Public. It is an amazing free tool that you can use. You can get a paid account. I actually don't even have a paid version. I own a marketing agency and I still don't have a paid version of Answer the Public. So if I can get away without a paid version, you don't need one. Now, I don't have a paid version even with a marketing agency, and that's not because I'm trying to get away with not paying for it. I have a lot of subscriptions to a lot of different software. It's just that I literally do not need to pay for this. So you literally, without owning a marketing agency, if I can get away with it, you don't need to. So don't go and pay for it. Just open a free account. You can do, I think, I can't remember, 1, 2, or 3. I think it's up to 3 searches. There we go. 3 free searches a day. That is a lot. Literally, you won't even use that much. Even with a marketing agency, like I'm not even using that much because you'll see how much content or how many how much information you can elicit just from one search. So you won't use all of that. You don't even have to open an account, but there's better features if you do open a free account. So it's called Answer the Public. Excuse me. It's actually owned by Neil Patel. He's really great if you want to follow someone for great advice. He does organic marketing for SEO and website traffic and everything. He sort of does what I do for social media, he does for websites, obviously on a much bigger scale. Let's just put that out there. He does organic marketing for websites and traffic and data, and Google and that sort of thing. So he looks at how you can bring different traffic to websites through using the power of search engines and such as Google. But he's also got Bing, YouTube, TikTok on here, and Amazon. We're just going to be looking at Google today. So this essentially is what people are asking for on Google. It's as simple as that. What are your audience asking for in your niche? So when we're talking about content, really, you shouldn't be making what you want to talk about. You should be talking about what your audience wants. That's essentially what you should be doing, because you're giving a solution to a pain point in your audience. That's it. If you can nail that, you've got it. So open an account with Answer the Public, because there's different features. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to make sure that it's in the country that you want to sell to. So, or that you want to market to. So of course, I've got the Australian market in here. If you want keywords or key questions to a different country, just simply go on and select the country. Okay. So I want Australia. So I'm selecting Australia. If you get this wrong, it's going to give you the keywords for that particular country, and if you want to attract people in Australia, it's not going to work if you select America. Okay. That's just given. Now, I've just typed in social media marketing for small business. So I want to know what people are asking in this niche. So this is a long tail keyword. A keyword is just a word. So social media is, it's a keyword. A long tail keyword is a set of keywords put together. So this is a long tail keyword here. What are people asking in this niche and in English in Australia? I want to know. I'm going to hit search here, and it is going to tell me every question, or the top questions, I should say, that people are asking within this niche. Okay, so you can see here, it is populating the questions. That is really weird. Why is it giving me 3 questions? Usually it gives me hundreds. Okay, something is not right there. 39 results. Okay, that's a little bit better. Social media marketing for small business. Something hasn't gone right here. It usually gives me hundreds of questions. So I might go back in and ask a different question. I'm not sure why that hasn't worked, but let's just go with this. So if we go into list format, it's going to give me the top. Okay, this is better. It's going to give me the most asked questions in my niche, and then I can populate this for content. So we've got here, and it's got all your search volumes, but if you don't want to get into that, don't worry about the click-through rate, etc. I know that these are the most searched questions in my topic, so I can then start to go populate questions around this. Social media marketing for small business course. Okay, so I think, how can I work that into my content? I could write a blog or do a post on social media marketing small business course. So am I offering a course? Should I write an article about, should you do a small business marketing course? They're the kind of questions from there that I could start to come up with. Social media marketing for small business examples. I could then start to, from that, generate 10 pieces of content around that. These are, social media marketing tools for small business. I could populate 10 different examples of 10 different pieces of content for that. So these are the top asked questions on Google that are being asked. So I know my audience is looking for that. Let's have a look at fitness, for example, in Australia. That's going to be a very big niche. Let's search for that. Well, it should be, if it's working correctly today. Okay, so let's populate that. And then I'm going to give you an example of how to refine that down anymore. Okay, so 134 questions. So when it's in this wheel format here, what it's giving you is will questions, are questions, can questions, why questions, who questions, etc. So who is fitness? Fitness Marshall and Gate. I don't know who that is. Who owns Fitness First? Who fitness to practice to? I don't know what question that means. Which fitness tracker is most accurate? Okay, that's a great question. But then you can actually change it and you can give it a list format again. So it's giving you a list format: fitness near me, gym, fitness near me for women, fitness near me with a pool, fitness near me now. Now, these are keywords that people are typing in. So if you can use these in your content, you're going to get seen. There's a table format. So there's are questions, can questions, how questions. So how fitness helps mental health, how fitness apps work, how fitness changed my life. These are questions that your audience are asking. So use them. Now, just another little tip here. If you look at the search volume, 27,100, this says to me, this is a very big niche. So instinctively people think, great, I'm going to use this keyword, but refine that down even more, because this may be a large search volume, but I can tell you there'll be less sales conversions with a higher search volume. Why? Because it's harder to be seen with a high search volume. But if we go fitness for women over 40, okay, I'm almost 50, but let's say over 40 because it makes me feel better. So fitness for women over 40, let's go search. It should give me one more free search. Now, the search volume is going to be smaller, but you're going to have more sales conversions. Why? Because that's a very, very, okay, there's no questions there. Oh, no, there's 70. Okay. Now, the search volume is lower. So we had 27,000 people before searching for fitness. Now, the search volume is only 70. So you can imagine I'm fighting with the keyword fitness for 27,000 before, but now but it's harder to convert to a sale. But now the search volume is lower, but it's easier to convert with a sale. Why? Because now it's very specific. So this is another way to use this tool, Answer the Public. So not only are you searching for what people are typing into Google, but get very, very clear on your niche and niche down even further, and you can get even clearer again and have more chance of making a sales conversion. Because I know now, not that I'm in the fitness industry, is that these are the terms that women looking, if I was in fitness, and if I was in fitness and this was my niche, I wanted to target women over 40, this is what women over 40 are asking for. So this is how you use this tool, and this is how you put this into your content. So anytime I go to work out my content, this is what I do, because I know for my clients I'm talking in my agency, this is what I know their audience is looking for. And this is how you should use social media as a search engine. So hopefully that helps. Answer the Public is amazing. You can also download these. So upgrade to unwanted sections and suggestions. I don't know what that means. So you can actually download this. Here we go. You can go into here. Upgrade. Okay, I mustn't be logged in maybe, but you can actually download these and excuse me, you can actually download these and you can also send it to someone as well. Let me go if I stop sharing. You can actually send these to someone as well, but it's a really, really great way to work out what's been asked in your niche and to really also niche down. So use it as for both of those ways to niche down. And as you could see on there, you can use it for Google, YouTube, TikTok, etc. And the reason why those platforms were on there was because they're all really great uses of search engines. People are now using TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube as search engines, just as they are Google. So you should be using your social media copy for just like you would for Google as well. And if your marketing agency isn't doing that and they're just posting on your behalf, then there's a big gap there for you as well. And you should really be looking at that because that's how you're going to get seen. So hopefully this helps. Drop your questions below, I should say. And of course, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Depending on what platform you're watching on, not all platforms that you're watching on will have this. There should be a link somewhere you can download my free resources. I think the only platform that doesn't have this is LinkedIn because I've got a few different options on there on LinkedIn. But all of my other channels, you'll see a link. And if you click on that, there'll be some free downloadables and resources on there. If you do want them and you are on LinkedIn, just shoot me a message and I can get those across to you. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend and I will see you next time. Bye.